Hey, so today we're going to take a look at how you can shape your commercials by knowing how to sell your commercials. Now, when it comes to making a product and selling it, there are certain methods, and we're going to take a look at them today. As you can already tell from the title of the stream, we're taking a look at advertising techniques. Now, these are techniques used by advertisers in video, print, and everywhere to get you to buy something. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one, the hard sell. The hard sell is the easiest one to know. You see it for monster truck rallies. This Sunday, only at the Tacoma Dome. It makes you want to act now, get it immediately. You know, there's a sense of urgency, compulsion. You got to do this or you're going to miss out on a great deal. That is a hard sell. A good example always is for limited time only. Like, let's say, a good example is, what is it, the Shamrock thing from McDonald's? You know, limited only in March. That's a hard sell. Okay, an emotional appeal. An emotional appeal tries to work into your emotions, try to get into you. It's like, oh, I need that because it would make me feel better. So viewer believes that the product will lead to a happier life. So for a lot of people, this is, hey, I need this to make my life better. Now, that could be several different things, but it's pretty straightforward there. Images of friends, love, and excitement. So let's take any kids commercial. Any kids commercial shows them having fun, shows them enjoying the they have. That is an emotional appeal. There's I'm pretty sure you've seen this all the time with, like the Disneyland commercials where, oh man, it's so wonderful because of everything there. I remember this, I remember that. That's an emotional appeal as well. So also emotional appeals drive home that you have a problem and this product will solve it. So here in this example, it's like we're showing maybe an acne commercial, but this can also lead into products that are meant to help you will get you more friends, or any assortment of things that will make your life better because you have such and such a problem. Your skin isn't as smooth. A good example, for guys of a certain age, graying hair or hair falling out. This product will stop that. Then, like I was saying moments ago, we're really hitting your emotions, like the Sad Pet commercial. Now, the Hearts of an Angel song was originally written for that commercial. And Cyndi Lauper, after seeing how it was used, was not very happy because it was too good of a song for that commercial. But other emotional appeals are like the Polar Bear for Christmas. The Coca-Cola Polar Bear at Christmas, that's a really emotional appeal because you only see it that one time of the year. It brings back feelings of Christmas. And, what do you want or what do you do around that time with family and loved ones? So that's a real emotional appeal. Endorsement. We see this all the time now online and with YouTubers, and they have to do, of course, the obligatory, this video is sponsored by. And they say that for legality reasons, but pretty much if that person's using that product and they're a high profile person, that's an endorsement. So here we have Michael Jordan. He was endorsing Heinz underwear. This guy in the bottom, he was part of what's called Hair Club for Men. So the before and after picture of, hey, here's me without it, and here's me with it, so I endorse this. Other good endorsements, I would say, are... Actually, that's actually a very good question. What is a very good and current day endorsement? Okay, I just got a $1 super chat from Limeade. Thank you. I was not expecting that. I'm still not sure how the super chat thing works on our YouTube channel, but it does. But going back on endorsements, there are several different types of endorsements. So one you can always think about is other people. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. So one common endorsement is actually the common everyday person. There's a very good example of this that I will show you, that I will link later, that is used by, as I prep it here, Denny's. I call it, that's not what I'm looking for. I'll get back to that in a bit. So a good endorsement is, using people, the average day person, sometimes, to endorse a product, showing that, yes, you could use it because they do, and they are you. Okay? Another advertising technique is different and unique. And a lot of people get confused on this. So, a good example of different and unique. KFC has all these 11 different herbs and spices that make it better than any other brand. That's different and unique. Or, like here we have Tide. Tide with lemon will clean your clothes better and leave them with a lemony fresh scent. Okay, a little different, unique. One that gets people a lot when it comes to different and unique is, let me minimize this. One thing that gets people when they think different and unique is, oh, I've never seen that in a commercial before. Okay, but how is the product? How is the product different and unique? Not how different and unique the commercial is, because every commercial should be different and unique in its own way. But we're looking at how different and unique the product is. So that is a good thing to look for on, taking a look at the product. What does it say in the commercial, or what do they do in the commercial to show that it is actually different and unique from its competitors? Okay? Now, almost every commercial does this. Tell a story. So, Messing with Sasquatch was a good one back in the day, where it's always about these guys messing with Sasquatch, and that develops into that's a story on how they try to sell their product with the beef jerky. Or the Jack in the Box commercial, where you have Jack and he's doing various things as he's promoting the product, where he's just like day in the life stuff. One I can instantly remember is the boardroom meeting, where he's doing a boardroom meeting and they're talking about their beef burgers, and they talk about the Angus burger, and somebody asks, where's the Angus on the cow? And they don't want to talk about that. So that's one way to tell a story, and that adds what is the next one that we all know is humor. Almost every commercial nowadays has humor inside of it to a point, but it's moderated humor. One thing you have to make sure when you're making a commercial is you don't just have it full of humor. If everything is just humor, then you're going to have a hard time for people to remember your product. They remember it makes them laugh, but they won't remember what your product does. So, humor is supposed to make you laugh, have positive feelings about this. Good impression of the product with those positive feelings. Good impression, likely to buy, and laughs, share word via mouth. So, adding humor makes you want to share what you know of this product and that commercial with other people. So you always have the Geico ones, where, the recent one is, I think they showed at the Super Bowl. He was doing some flyers for 75 years, and actually he was doing a flyer that said their normal logo. Then a guy comes in and says, let's change it to say 75 years or something like that. And that there's a story in there. There's a little bit of humor because he's getting sidetracked. Because like, what am I going to do with all this? And then it's also, yeah. So we got humor. We got humor in that. We got tell a story in that. And technically, I would say endorsement because just because of how that mascot is away. So I would almost say endorsement, but I wouldn't be really sure on that. And then of course we have Flo from Progressive, who's always, she tries to get a laugh out of everybody from those Progressive commercials. And you can't really go without saying this. Commercials use sex appeal. Sex appeal can be used in many different ways for many different age brackets on how they cast people and try to get you to buy a product. That also can sometimes go into endorsement as well. So these fine-looking people are endorsing this product, so my sex appeal is added to that, and it makes you want to buy a product more. So going back to the text here, attractive people tend to attract more attention, even when the product has nothing to do with beauty. So we can think of several commercials you probably think of a lot of commercials off the top of your head where that applies. So let's start applying that. Now there's not much I can do, I think at the moment, but we're going to see if I can pull up a commercial and we're going to watch it. Let me just make sure my audio source is proper. And I'm going to go ahead and find one. Okay. So this is a good example of a commercial that I'm going to bring up here in a moment. We're going to watch it. Hopefully I won't get a ding. In fact, if I do, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This should make it less likely for me to get a copyright strike on this video. Just minimizing stuff right now. Okay. So let's go to the screen. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this commercial.
Miners trust the makers of peak antifreeze to protect their 600-ton ore haulers from extreme conditions. You can trust Peak Antifreeze's unique formula to help protect your engine from costly repairs. Peak Antifreeze. Protect your ride, no matter what you drive.
Peak Antifreeze. When you peak, you win.
It would help if I had to mute myself. It's a very unique commercial, but let's take a second look at it. So I'm actually going to put that a little bit wider. And let's take another look.
Miners trust the makers of Peak Antifreeze to protect their 600-ton ore haulers from extreme conditions. You can trust Peak Antifreeze's unique formula to help protect your engine from costly repairs. Peak Antifreeze. Protect your ride, no matter what you drive.
Peak Antifreeze. When you peak, you win.
Okay. So the one thing I want to go over really quickly about any commercial is, most commercials have a lot of the selling techniques inside of them. It's just by the nature that they have several of those techniques. So let's see how many techniques are being used in this one video. Okay. So as we go through, the first thing I notice is we have big muscular guy with a big bottle of Peak Antifreeze, and we have this scrawny guy with a smaller bottle of Peak Antifreeze. Big beard, scruffy beard. Brown pants, blue shirt. I think there's a wider shot of this guy. blue pants, brown shirt. A lot of similarities. So right here, it's trying to do a little bit of emotional appeal by saying, yeah, this could kind of be me. Now, watching this back, and you have to listen closely to the dialogue.
Miners trust the makers of peak antifreeze to protect their 600-ton ore haulers from extreme conditions. You can trust peak antifreeze's unique formula to help protect your engine from costly repairs.
Okay, see how I said unique formula? So that's different and unique. By the way, I'm not sure if you caught it, but right here,
There's 600-ton ore haulers from extreme.
that's a car alarm for a hauler of that size. Humor. That is instantly humor. I would say also this huge guy lugging this around is humor. So we already have humor. We have tell a story, as in this guy in the background has gone to the store. He's bought some antifreeze, and then he sees this bigger guy with this big truck, and he's getting the same antifreeze too, if only in a bigger package. So we got to tell a story. We have our humor. We have different and unique. I would say semi-emotional appeal by saying that these are similar people. And then at the very end here, we have Danica Patrick, who to my understanding was a NASCAR driver. So there's endorsement, and you can even say sex appeal. So going back at the list that we have, and I will quickly look at that list. So let's go through it. I wouldn't say it's hard sell. I would say it is emotional appeal. So actually, let me go ahead and share that. So I wouldn't say it's hard sell, but I would say it's emotional appeal. I would say it's an endorsement. I would say there's different unique. It does tell a story. It does have humor. And it does have sex appeal. Almost every single one of those advertising techniques are used. And I'm pretty sure that depending on the area where this product might be, you could justify hard sell if they also mentioned it was on sale. Now there you go. Almost all those advertising techniques in almost one commercial. Now you also have to think about where the commercial. One thing you have to think about when you're looking at these advertising techniques is, where is that commercial focused towards? This one's focused towards car people, or anybody that drives a vehicle, basically. Here's something that can help your vehicle. When you're looking at different commercial types, you have to also consider that those commercials are meant for different people. So one I'm going to bring up might be, there we go. Yep, this one. I'm looking, hold on, I'm trying to find the right commercial. I should have had this prepped, I'm so sorry. Huh. Okay, I can't find it on YouTube. One sec. I know I shouldn't be taking this long. I should have it all prepped, but I'm sorry. So let me hit to the server. Video extra stuff. Hard drives, commercials, and let's go to. Okay. So again, think about where your advertisement is targeting towards. This one I'm about to bring up is for a kids commercial. Now, kids commercials are normally designated to show something to you in a way that, is designated to get kids to buy something, but in such a way that they think it would make them look older or cooler. So when you always watch a kids commercial, think about, here are the kids acting in it, Now, the kids that this might be advertising for might be 2 years younger. So let's see if I can bring that up. And let's go ahead and give this a play.
Flywheels. Leave your car behind. Grab one. Click it. Rip it. Up to 200 scale miles per hour. Hit the stunt ramp and launch them 30 feet. Race 2 with the twin turbo launcher. It really measures her power. Jump a car. Jump a truck. Even jump a real airplane. Whoa! Flywheels. Launchers and accessories sold separately. Adult supervision required by Jack Pacific.
Whew, that had a lot of energy in it, didn't it? So I couldn't find this one on YouTube, but we're going to use this as an example for a kid's commercial. First off, this has nearly 29 different shots in 30 seconds. It's very aggressive. I would say that aggressiveness is a hard sell. The kid going, whoa, kids playing with the toy. That's endorsement. That is definitely endorsement. You're seeing kids playing with this toy and just having fun. Now, in this one shot right here, I would say those guys are about maybe 10, 12. So this product is being probably advertised to kids around the ages of 8. Just as an FYI. They say in here, there's this one, where is it? Right there. It can go 200 scaled miles per hour. That's different and unique. Okay? I would say that the enjoyment by the kids going, whoa, I would say that's also an emotional appeal. So again, going back to our advertising techniques. Hard sell. How aggressive it is. I would say that's a hard sell. Emotional. It is really trying to make you, the kids are having fun. So definitely that's what's going on there. Endorsement. By the kids, again, because they're the ones playing with it. Different and unique. It can go 200 scaled miles per hour. Does it tell a story? I don't think so. Is there humor in this? For us, maybe. For a kid, no. For the targeted audience, there's no humor. And I don't think that one applies. So I think what I'm going to leave this stream off with today, and it's a very short stream, but just getting to the point. The stream for this stream today, I want you to go ahead and look at commercials. As I get a few things squared away, I want you to look at commercials that you might and see what advertising techniques they are using. The best ones to always look at are the Super Bowl commercials. They always have these special cool effects, but they really know how to use these appeals in a way that gets people to remember their product. Now, I would say this batch of this year's Super Bowl commercials were so-so. So maybe look back at last year's or commercials you saw as a kid and see if they have those appeals. Emotional, humor, endorsement, tell a story, hard sell, sex appeal, and I think that's about it. Yeah. So there's 7 appeals. So again, sex appeal, humor, tell a story, different, unique, endorsement, emotional, and hard sell. So maybe it doesn't use all of them, but most commercials most likely use 3. So take a look and see what those commercials use. I would say, look at a lot of different commercials too. So not just toy or food, but computer commercials. I wouldn't say games, actually. I would not say games. Games those commercials are always have a different setup in them. And maybe we'll go over that next time. So that is it for today. And hopefully, well, hey, if you need my email to ask me any questions, I'm just going to get this thing set up, and we're going to call that it for today. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, maybe not, but there will be a stream on Monday. Have a good day.